On April 21st, 2011, 6 freshman girls and Mr. Bray traveled to Shanghai for the Asia Film Festival. Everyone was excited to experience something new for the first time. There, they were able to participate in an 8-hour film challenge in which the students had to plan, film, and edit the project in exactly 8 hours. Students had the opportunity to watch other films and meet 2 directors and a sound director, and got to adventure the city of Shanghai.
I have a few movies that I want to show you, just some short films. Just for fun, just for inspirational stuff before we get started.
We're gonna get into groups soon and start filming!
With a short introduction of the film festival and the gate wide open for new ideas, the film challenge began when students were arranged into their groups. These groups consisted of members from different international schools all over China. There were also mandatory guidelines the film had to follow. Students had to also include different camera shots, movement, and sounds. Students were allowed to roam free in People's Park and Raffles City in Shanghai. Films ranged from humorous to sad to even horror. The hard work had paid off. After a long day of creating a film for the 8-hour film challenge, students were able to meet guests such as Logan and Noah Miller, the directors of Touching Home, and Hammond Peek, who was part of the sound department of The Lord of the Rings. Students got to ask questions and listen attentively as the guests explained how they had started in the film industry. Logan and Noah Miller talked about how they began in the film industry with nothing except 17 credit cards. Hammond Peek was part of the sound department for The Lord of the Rings and won an Oscar. He was also part of the sound crew for King Kong.
And talk on the might of Hollywood and one on this particular night, 11.
These guests helped students understand the reality of the film industry and helped inspire them to work harder. On the last day of Asia Film Festival, students got to watch their creations as well as take part in workshops such as stage makeup, beginner's Final Cut Pro, how to use your DSLR, script writing, and much more. The last day ended with groans and the promises that the visit of Shanghai wouldn't be their last. Students boarded the airplane and headed their way back to Korea. The Asia Film Festival was more than a simple 3-day trip to Shanghai. Students experienced the process of creating a high-quality film and learned new skills while they were there. This was Linda Yoo from Phoenix Plume.